China has reportedly cancelled a visit from the European Union's foreign affairs minister, who was due to visit Beijing next week. It did not give a reason. According to the EU's ambassador to China, Jorge Toledo, Josep Borrell and Chinese diplomats were expected to discuss trade, human rights and the war in Ukraine. In an emailed statement to the Associated Press, EU spokesperson Nabila Masrali said, "Unfortunately, we were informed by the Chinese counterparts that the envisaged dates next week are no longer possible and we must now look for alternatives. It is for China to communicate on the reasons," she added. "We will adapt and find together a new date." China's foreign ministry said Beijing attaches high importance to Sino-European relations and has maintained exchanges with Europe at all levels and in various aspects. Spokesperson Wang Wenbing said at a news briefing in Beijing that Borrell would be welcomed as soon as possible at the convenience of both sides. The development followed last week's EU summit, during which the bloc endorsed a proposal to source key materials, such as rare earth metals, from places other than China, but it also said it did not want to decouple from the world's second-largest economy entirely. On Sunday, Toledo told the Beijing World Peace Forum that China and Europe would likely hold 2 in-person dialogues in September, one on the economy and trade and another on digital matters, before a summit is also held. "We want to engage with China, but we need progress and we need it this year," Toledo said. This is the second time Borrell was supposed to visit Beijing this year. His trip was delayed in April after he tested positive for COVID-19. A speech prepared for Borrell for his April visit said the EU could trust China only if it also seeks peace in Ukraine. China has positioned itself as a potential mediator in the war and published a 12-point peace plan, which was met with lukewarm responses from both Russia and Ukraine. Beijing's neutrality in the conflict has been questioned as it continues to organize joint military drills with Moscow.